You're listening to the Savoir Faire audio experience.
Are you ready?
The Savoir Faire experience is your guide to everything that has to do with lifestyle. From dating, rides, style, and entertainment. All brought to you by the editor of Savoir Faire magazine, Robert White. Anything goes on this audio experience. So, let's go.
It's still the best.
All right, guys, welcome to the Savoir Faire audio experience. This is episode 28, and today's guest is Darline Desca. She is a Haitian singer and songwriter. How are you, Darline? How's your day?
Good morning, Robert. I'm doing great. Thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing excellent. I really appreciate it. So I was checking out your music today and grooving and moving in my seat a little bit. I love the little dance vibe thing you have going on. I'm a fan.
Thank you.
So for those that don't know and you haven't watched Darlene's videos, you're going to have to check the links that I'm going to drop on this podcast episode, but also in her article, and go check out her videos, because Darlene's signature dance move is the booty shake. She loves to twerk, apparently.
Yes, I enjoy that. So
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. And I even have a song named Mapelo. It's also on our platforms, which is Shake Your Booty. Like in Creole, we say Tremble Dada.
I love
Which
it.
is the twerk dance.
So cool. Yeah, I love that idea of that. That's really cool. So I want to dive in and learn a lot more about you today, Darline. So my first phase, I guess, is to build a little bit of a timeline and understand a little bit about where you come from and what music means to you, and just kind of dive into some of your history. So let's make that our first question today. So can you tell me a little bit about you and your background and what started you into music?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. My name is Darline Desca. I am an artist, singer, songwriter. I have been doing music for around 15 years now. I have 3 albums and a couple of singles that people can listen to on our platform. And also, my music is a mix. I do compa music, which is the typical let's say the official Haitian genre, and Afro-Caribbean music, which is a mix of, also can be compa or any Haitian rhythms mixed with Afrobeat.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And yeah.
Well,
And
the Haitian artist and the Afro music seem to be kind of something that's really kind of blowing up in the U.S., right? There's a lot of artists in the U.S. that are getting extremely popular in that category. I love it because I'm very cultural, and I love to hear music from different places that I can connect with. So even though I don't know a lot of the lyric that you guys are singing, and especially in your music, the beat and the groove, it's very universal language, right? Like I can move to it just as much as anybody else can. And that's the part that I like about your music and your style.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, very cool. So what was your you said you've been in music for about 15 years, but go back to like 15 years ago and tell me what your introduction to music was.
Actually, I have been since I was a little girl, I've always loved music. I've always been a music lover. And even though I am the first artist, the first musician in my family, but music has always been present in my household. And yes, and also I can say I was born with the gift, with the voice, and people were always complimenting me regarding my singing, my voice. And somehow in my life, I felt like that was a call. And wherever I go, I touch people with my voice. And I said, so I felt like I was born to be an artist, to be a singer. And that's how I started after my, I can say high school, after my college, and I decided that I was going to be professional artist, professional musician, and that's where I started to do music professionally. And then I released my first single in 2029, which is Ubrasim, and then it never stopped.
I love it. I love it. That's so cool.
Thank
I'm
you.
also like past singer songwriter as well. So I did obviously my story is a little different than yours, obviously, but when I was 16 years old, I moved to Nashville. I live in New York now. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and started kind of doing songwriting and singing and performing there. So I have a little bit of
Mm.
background in this industry for sure.
Great.
Yeah, so very, very
Great.
cool to like learn more about where people started from and what got them into it. And you said that you're the only musical artist in your family, so you're the first one to,
Exactly.
yeah, how cool.
Yes. So yeah, then they really support and appreciate what I'm doing because I'm the only one.
Yes, yeah, that's so cool. I love it too. So when you're writing and creating art, basically, and when you're creating your music, what kind of things inspire you? What kind of things do you pay attention to when you're writing?
Actually, everything can inspire me. Nature, my daily experiences, anything like even an experience from a friend, from anybody, like anything can be a storytelling for my lyrics, and yeah, pretty much everything.
Okay, so obviously nature, your day-to-day life. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit today about this new single you have out called "Do Me." Where was
Hmm.
that one inspired from? Was that personal things that you kind of overcome to focus in on just who you are and doing yourself?
Actually, "Do Me" is an Afro Caribbean song. It tells the story of a relationship where the man is really good to me. It's not a personal experience, but sometimes we create things too as artists. And but at some point, the guy goes silent and doesn't respond to me for a while. So I'm pretty much sending him some messages to let him know that he's missed, and I remember how he used to do me good, and so pretty much that. And the rhythm and vibe of the song is deeply influenced by my Afro Caribbean style.
Okay, cool. Well, that was the song I listened to today. That's the one that's on. I listened to it on YouTube, I believe. But obviously, that's released everywhere, right? Do Me is everywhere.
Which one?
Do Me, you released it everywhere. Is it current?
Yes, it's everywhere. Yes, they can listen to it everywhere. It's available on all platforms, and also we have an audio on YouTube.
Okay. Yep.
Hmm.
So you're saying the song is
They
about a man that was like a really good man, and then all of a sudden there's some distance there now. So then the girl decides to
exact.
just let him go.
Not letting him go, trying to get him back, like saying
Oh,
to him,
okay.
like you. I remember how you used to do me, like the way you did do me, just like the way you did do me. Go. So it's pretty much that. It's not. I don't want to give up yet. I'm just still trying to get him back.
Okay, okay, good. I mean, I like the fight song aspect of it to save the relationship, which honestly, like Darlene, this is a good segue to kind of dive into some of this like, real life kind of stuff, right? Because obviously the
Hmm.
scene in the world right now is is really kind of split on if dating and relationships are even worth being in. Most people are really kind of
Exactly.
down this road of like wanting to be single and stay single. And here you are releasing music about the fight. Like, listen, I know he's making mistakes,
Yeah.
he's distant, but like you gotta get in there and you gotta keep your man,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
t-
Sometimes you have to do that. You cannot just let it go.
yeah, absolutely. So that's part of the fight aspect of being able to hold on to the relationship. And can you relate to that a little bit? Is that where some of this idea came from?
I'm kind of like that. I'm very preservative, and something is good to me. And everybody, we are human at some point, and we all make mistakes. We all have our flaws, and not every day will be good in a relationship. So, what makes relationships stay longer is because we forgive, we try, we start over, we start again, and then we give chances to the relationship. Not We cannot just you know um split like for anything.
Yeah, so you're kind of a fighter in that regard too. Like once you're in something, you want to make it
Exactly.
work, you want to fight for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the type. Yes.
Okay,
If
good.
if it's worth it, of course, if it's worth it, I will fight for it.
Yeah, I mean that's a 5-star artist to me, basically. I mean, there's an aspect of like being a good singer, being able to create and produce great music, being able to write good lyrics that are catchy and educational and those kind of things, and sometimes just fun. Obviously, some of your lyrics are just a good time. Um, but the character behind the artist, which is who you truly are, that's the part that I also want to attach to, right? Is that you have to be a good person on top of being able to represent the music that you're producing and putting out there into the world too. So that's very cool.
Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Well, talk to me about some other tracks that you have out there. What's this one that I saw earlier and listened to? Was it called Manyan M La? Is that right?
Oh, Mayim La, yes.
Yeah, I'm learning Haitian today. I'm learning Haitian today. So
Yeah,
Manyan
I
M
can
La.
teach you.
What does it mean in
Mayim La.
English?
Mayim La means touch me.
Touch me.
Like
Okay.
Mayim La, touch me here, touch me there, touch me
Oh,
here.
okay. I get it. There's a nice
Yeah.
little vibe here. So talk to me about this creation because I watched this music video today and I loved it. This is a great music video.
Yeah, thank you. This is a pretty cool vibe. This song was released on my third album last year,
Okay.
which is Face à Face to Face, like Face à Face in
Nice.
Creole. Yeah, Mayemla was the biggest track on that album. That was the big hit in Haitian community and also in the Caribbean. So and some places in Africa as well. And
Okay.
Mayemla is very cool, very like a very hot Afrobeat, Haitian, I mean Caribbean Afrobeat song. And it was I featured a national artist on it, which is Kenny Haiti, how he calls his stage name is Kenny Haiti,
Hmm.
and that was a really big hit, yeah, last year in Haiti, and it's still popping.
Yeah. No, I loved it. I was doing some research and listening to your music today. So I listened to Do Me.
Thank
I
you.
listened to this song. It had me moving a little bit. I'm like, I love this beat. So I noticed that like in the way that you write too, there's a little bit of a blend between your Haitian roots, obviously, which you're never going to get rid of, but you also had some
Uh
English
huh.
you also have some English in there too. So is there like a
Yes.
full English album in your future or are you kind of keeping with your roots and everything that you release?
It might not be in my calendar yet, but what I'm trying to do, because English is a universal language. When you sing in English, you touch more people. Even though, like when I say universal, like it's like everybody in the world, and somehow in any country you can find somebody that speaks English, even though it's a way of saying that it's a very like it's one of the most spoken languages in the world.
Right.
But even though music is universal, it doesn't really have you don't even you sometimes don't even need words to express yourself in a music. But I still believe that when you sing in English, it gives you more it gives you like it gives you a bigger audience. It brings to you a bigger audience.
Right,
So
right.
that's why I'm trying to mix my music, like introduce some English as much as I can in my music now.
Yeah.
I used to sing I used to sing exclusively in Creole and French, but now I've been learning English, and then now here I am making an interview in English now. This is my first interview in English.
Oh my
And
gosh, look at that. Let's go.
yes,
I love that for
yes.
you, Darlene. That's amazing. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna put it
mhm.
right in the article that this was her first English speaking interview. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a title that I want to hold forever in your heart. So
Uh, Thank you. And I hope I'm doing good. Thank you.
oh yes, you're doing excellent. Yeah, absolutely. Like I feel like it's very good. It's easy to understand. And
Mhm.
I also can understand the idea of like just putting some English pieces in there that makes a little bit of sense, right? Because it does kind of it is
Mhm.
not it's not the full universal language that not everyone understands English. Obviously, there's other countries where they don't speak it, right? But the idea is that I've learned over the last few years that a lot of people that are learning English sometimes learn English through movies and music and things like that. So that's kind of the aspect. Like right now, I'm learning Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish. It wasn't something that so I'm trying to learn Spanish, but I started with Selena. So I'm like, I'm listening to Selena's music and I'm starting to kind of take in some of the lyrics, right? Because I can, it'll get stuck in my brain easier because there's a beat behind it and I can understand that part from music. And then,
that's a way of learning too.
Right. And then I'll translate that to English and now I know exactly what she's singing to me. And, you know, it's very unique to me to learn that way, at least as a starting point, because then you'll have some familiarity with some of these words, right? So that's really cool. No, I love that about your style and what's going on with you. So what is the future for you? What's going on? Are you on tour somewhere? Are you going to be releasing some new music? What can we tell people about?
Actually, I have a new team now. Yes, I have more people that join my team, and we are working on a lot of things, like a lot of meetings here and there. We are restructuring the Darline Desca brand, and I can say now I'm constantly working on new things. I am constantly creating music, producing and stuff, and I am working on an EP. And also I have an upcoming app that my team designed for me to bring fans closer to my music.
Oh, I love
and
that.
Also, thank you. And also, it's end of the year. I will have a couple of shows.
Okay. Where are the shows going to be? Are they going to be in Haiti or are you going to be traveling a little bit?
I have some in Haiti and some in the U.S. too.
Oh, in the U.S., you're coming to my neighborhood. Okay, cool. Where are you going to be in the U.S.? Where are these shows going to be?
I will be in Florida. We have in West Palm Beach, and also I have to go through my calendar to see exactly where we will be.
Okay, and I will share with you. Yes, please share with me. I want to put them in the article, but I also want to make sure that if I can make a move to like show up, that'd be really cool. I mean, I would love to see you live.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good vibe. I love the vibe completely. So, well, I'm really glad that we were able to connect, Darline. I'm excited to see what your career does. I'm definitely going to track you and pay attention. We should be Instagram friends, you and me. Okay. You have.
All right. Great.
Oh my gosh. I think 1.3 million followers or something on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Correct. I have 2,000. So you should share. You should share me and tell people how cool I am.
I will. That definitely you are. I will.
Yeah,
yes.
I would love a very large Haitian fan base as well. So maybe you could help me with that.
Okay. No problem. That's a yes.
All right, that's awesome. Well, thanks so much, Darline, for your time, and thanks for being so cool and pleasant. I'm glad we got to connect and interview.
Thank you to you, and yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Looking forward.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Have a great day. All right, bye-bye.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the show. Please take a minute to head over to www.savfair.com and subscribe to our publication.